In today's video, it's another video like last time, where I had a media catch-up with you guys. Although this time, we only have some amazing movies to unbox for you. Also, I'm going to show you a newly released Hallmark ornament for 2024. Plus, we got another amazing announcement for Halloween Horror Nights 2024. All that coming up inside the media cabinet. What's up, everybody? How we doing? And welcome to a new amazing video inside the media cabinet. Got a good one for you guys today, as I always provide. Got some 4 amazing 4Ks to unbox for you guys. And I'm not going to take it out of the box, but I am going to show... Okay, maybe I'll take it out of the box. I do have a brand new released Hallmark ornament for 2024 to show you guys. And then, to wrap it all up, we got the second to last announcement for Halloween Horror Nights 2024. This one's gonna be good, I can tell you guys. So first we're gonna go ahead and start off with the ornament. I just picked it up today. This is for 2024, as you can see on the box. I believe the reason why this was released was because of its anniversary, which just happened last month in June. So first of all, before I show off exactly what ornament this is a standard Hallmark keepsake ornament. This is not one of the ornaments that you need the volt cable to use it. This is a standard battery ornament. And it does come with the 1.5 volt button cell batteries. I'm not putting the batteries in for this video. I will include the link for Hallmark in the description, so this way you guys could check out the ornaments for 2024. Today and tomorrow at all local Hallmark stores, they are doing the ornament premiere. So I guess it's in conjunction with Christmas in July. But this ornament, right when I first saw it on social media, I knew I had to get it. I feel like this is one of those ornaments where it is a popular ornament and it's a popular brand where it is going to sell out quick. So I saw it and I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull the trigger on it. This, I've seen what it does in the store and I've heard what it does, and I just want to say they did a phenomenal job. Hallmark always goes above and beyond with their ornaments. But this particular ornament is the finale scene from the original Ghostbusters, and it is labeled as Roast Him. So we have, of course, the New York skyrise apartment building, and we have the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man hanging on for dear life as beams of protonic energy are being shot down from the top of the apartment building. I don't know how well this is going to pick up on camera, but if you zoom in, really, like if you look on the building at the top, it's not gonna pick up, I promise you. But if you get the ornament, the attention to detail on this thing is incredible. Because at the very top, right here, sketched in the plastic, you see the Temple of Gozer and everything. And even like the attention to detail on the proton streams, and of course the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Everything is there. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man is a very smooth plastic, and even the attention to detail on his face and the fire on him. Now, when the batteries are in here and you push the button, it says phrases like, "Yep, it's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man." To experience memorable moments from the climax of Ghostbusters. So, there is different sounds to this, and all the proton streams light up, and then at the end you hear Winston say, "I love this town." So, this is an awesome ornament. I can't wait to put this on my tree this year. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be other ones from Hallmark that I'm going to be picking up this year. This is just the first of many. So there we go. That's the ornament pickup. Gonna do my very best to put it back. This is the thing that I think I hate about Hallmark ornaments, because there's a way to wrap them up to get them back in the box. But I mean, they are fragile. You don't wanna break them. Okay, did my best. Box a little lopsided. It's okay. And of course, if you haven't gotten a dream book yet, you can go on Hallmark.com or go to your local Hallmark and get a dream book. So this way you can start selecting your favorites. Okay, now we're gonna dive into the 4Ks that I have. I got 4 different 4Ks ranging from very different genres of movies. The first one is amazing because it's the first time that it's represented. Well, 2 of the first ones that I have, they're the first time that they are represented on 4K. The first one that I have was just recently back in theaters for the first time to celebrate its 25th anniversary. And I went to go see it with one of my friends, and let me just tell you, it was one of the most fucking greatest times, sorry, I didn't mean to curse, that I have ever had in a movie theater. Because not only was it a great movie that tried to and if my friend explained it correctly, it was a way of, telling, Comedy Central, or to, say, hey, we are a show that says a lot of dirty language and uses a lot of slurs, and this is our way of showing you can't censor us. And I think that's what this movie was all about. And, you can't just blame one country for, making people curse. I'm talking about South Park, bigger, longer, and uncut. I got this off of Amazon. I know it is available in Walmart. I have not seen it in Target. I didn't see it in Target. Something that I did recently just see in Target, and I recently just watched for the first time. It's also celebrating, I believe it's celebrating its 45th anniversary. And it was on 4K for the first time. It was Purple Rain with Prince. But I don't have Purple Rain. I got South Park. I love this movie for so many freaking reasons. This movie is so unapologetic. This movie is rated R for good reason and was close to being rated NC-17. And like I said, if my friend explained it correctly, the reason why that this movie was made was because TV studios were getting ready to pull the plug on South Park because of how disgusting and violent their word usage was, and what they were saying in their cartoon. Like, hey, this is definitely not a cartoon for kids. Don't make them watch this. Trey Parker and Matt Stone created what is known as one of the most greatest violent cartoons ever. I love The Simpsons. I'm semi-par with Family Guy. I just think Family Guy has gotten out of control, and South Park just doesn't need to apologize for itself. But yeah, seeing this in theaters, and the idea that I didn't even have this on physical for ever, I was like, I gotta get it. Beautiful slipcover. I like the shine on the slipcover. South Park in big red bold letters, bigger, longer, uncut, in black. And you got a good representation of all the characters that are represented in the movie, and of course, South Park in general. We got Satan, Mrs. Bloflowski, we got Mr. Mackey, we got Terrence and Phillip, Kyle, Stan, come on, Cartman, Kenny, Butters, everybody, Big Gay Al, and of course Mr. Hat and Chef. Again, I haven't watched a new episode of South Park or any of the specials that have been put on Paramount Plus, but I love the games. I have all the games, and I'm happy to have this on physical. So there are some special features. There is, of course, commentary by Matt Stone and Trey Parker. There's a music video for What Would Brian Bortano Do, and there is theatrical trailers. There are two versions of the film. On the 4K, you got the main theatrical version, and then on the Blu-ray disc, you have a sing-along version, which was in the theaters, and then you have special features. And we're going to go ahead and take the slipcover off. Same artwork on the regular case. And there was a digital copy, which I have already redeemed. And of course, because it's Paramount, and Paramount doesn't really put anything on their disc, we just have a regular standard blue for the Blu-ray and a black disc for the 4K. You can buy this on Amazon and wherever you can find it. So this way you can get it added to your physical collection. If you really feel like you don't need to have it on physical, of course it's on Paramount Plus if you have a subscription, but I don't believe it's a 4K copy. Moving on, this one is still, to this day, very hard to find. But now, after people are getting it, they're saying that it really wasn't worth the trouble to find it, saying that for some reason there's a really green tint over the 4K scan. Even though the movie wasn't filmed in 4K, there was a restoration of the original negative. And actually on Sunday, tomorrow, I'm getting ready to go see it for the first time on the big screen with my mom. This is one of her favorite movies. But in regards to this steelbook, again, this is a hard steelbook to find, and it was a hard steelbook to buy when it was released. I tried looking it on Amazon, and it was gone. I tried looking on Target, it was gone. I found it on Walmart, very thankful to get it. But like I said, this is one of my mom's favorite movies. It's a great movie to experience. So I'm going to be seeing it in the Dolby Theater tomorrow at my local Alamo Draft House. I am so excited to have this on 4K. And the steelbook is just amazing as well. We have Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton in Twister. I think the reason why they released this was because with Twister's coming out soon, I don't know if it had anything to do with an anniversary, but I know it was the first time on 4K. And we have a nice matte steelbook, green matte steelbook with the tornado in black, Twister in white, and of course at the bottom we see Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton's character. And then on the back, of course, we have a cow and we have one cow. We have, of course, the famous truck with Dorothy in the back. And then the spine is just a black spine with Twister in white. Now, the one thing that I am upset about my copy is there is a big, huge slash right through it. But it's very invisible. You can't really see it. So we're going to go ahead and pop it open. Now, this is just a 4K disc. There is no Blu-ray disc. And I think even with the regular standard 4K release, which you could still find, I was able to find 2 at my local Target. You can still find the regular 4K slip. There is just the 4K disc. So here we have the J card, like it says at the top, for the first time in 4K. Jen de Bont, this 1996 edge of your seat thriller sweeps Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton into the eye of one of the most powerful storms ever depicted on film. Special features including a new featurette, The Legacy of Twister, Taken by the Wind, commentary, visual effects supervisor, featuring Chasing the Storm, Twister Revisited, Anatomy of a Twister, and HBO First Look, The Making of Twister, plus Van Halen's Human Being music video. And then inside we have the Twister 4K disc. This is a Warner Brothers disc, but it is also, I don't know why it was also considered like with Universal. I'll get into that in a little bit. But Warner Brothers has done some amazing artwork when it comes to their 4Ks and their Blu-rays. I think they could have done maybe just a little something on here, but the black disc really does like increase the thriller asset of the movie, and of course the severity of the movie in general. And then we go ahead and pop it open. There's really no disc like artwork on the disc side of the case, but on over here you got, of course, Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton in the truck with the storm in the background. Now what I was saying about how with like Universal, back in the day, Universal Orlando used to have an attraction called Twister Ride It Out, where you got to experience a scene from the groundbreaking movie, where you got to feel the full force of a tornado that was created. It was amazing. Great way to get out of the heat during the hot times in the park. They had a lot of fans, they had water, they had fire spout up, explosions and everything. It was amazing. You can find video of it on YouTube. It was an amazing attraction that was like close to what Universal stood for. It still stands for where you can ride the movies. It wasn't actually a ride, it was just an experience. Still, this is my mom's and one of my favorites, like Mother Nature as the main villain movies. Also a good one, The Day After Tomorrow, 2012, and San Andreas. Those are really cool ones to check out as well. Next, a huge shout out to Commander Nerd, Andrew, for this recommendation. I actually literally bought them during the watch along for Van Helsing, and I never really got in, never like watched any of these yet, but they are on my watch list. Kind of happy to have it and to like start watching them, because with the reboot coming out soon. Again, there was a steelbook sold out. But the slipcover for this is extremely beautiful, and once you'll see it, you'll see how amazing it is. This is Miramax, not Lionsgate, so there's nothing really big, like, disc art-wise, but we have the 30th anniversary, first time, I believe, on 4K. We have The Crow with Brandon Lee. This is just a 4K and digital copy, no Blu-ray disc. I have used the digital code, it is on my iPad. Believe in Angels, the modern Gothic original that entranced audiences and critics alike, comes to 4K Ultra HD for its 30th anniversary. They always say that when a person dies, a crow flies to their spirit to bring them bring them back, I believe the saying was. I'm probably saying that wrong. The Crow is considered a superhero movie. There is a comic book franchise. And there are multiple movies, even though this one will always be the far superior one. On the back, you do have just a synopsis about the movie. There are some special features, including some new features: Shadows and Pain designing the Crow, sideshow collectibles, an interview with Edward R. Pressman, audio commentary with the director, audio commentary from the producer and screenwriter, behind-the-scenes featurette, a profile on James L. Barr, extended scenes, deleted footage montage, and of course the original trailer. And so we're going to go ahead and take off the slipcover. Again, beautiful, beautiful artwork on that slipcover. And of course the same artwork is on the regular case itself. And we go ahead and pop it open. And it is Miramax and, of course, Paramount as well. So there is no artwork. You just have your standard black 4K with the Crow up at top. Can't wait to watch this. Really excited to watch this. And finally, our last movie today to unbox. No slipcover on this one, which I'm a little bit upset with, but I found out after talking to my movie friends the reason why, as there is no slipcover. It's called Kino, I believe it's called, or Kino Lorber Productions. I have seen this. I know I have seen this. But it has been a while since I've watched it. I will say this unboxing for this is going to be a little bit lackluster. There was a steelbook that Best Buy did put out a while ago. I never picked it up. It was just really not on my radar of something that I wanted to pick up. But I saw it on Amazon. It was a great price. Got it along with the Crow. And we are talking the Monster Squad. Anyone that's a fan of any monsters, whether it be like the Mummy, the Wolfman, the Gillman, Dracula, Frankenstein, anybody, any monster. If you're a fan of that, you gotta watch this movie. It's an HDR Dolby Vision Master from a 4K scan of the 35mm original camera negative. You know who to call when you have Ghostbusters. But who do you call about monsters? The Monster Squad. Again, I have seen this. I know I have. And it's a fantastic movie. It's not really considered a horror movie, although for it being a kid's movie and it being PG-13, there may be some frightening scenes that could scare children. So if you are planning to watch this with your kids, I would make sure that you're in the room and have a parent or guardian or older guardian there to watch it with them. We don't have really much on the back, but when we pop it open, this is the part that is upsetting. So yes, this is a Paramount release. There's no artwork at all. Not only, oh wait a second, there's a reversible cover. That is so cool. I didn't notice that. I think I like the reversible. Yeah, that's cool. It's the little things, you know? You find stuff like that. And it adds some redemption value. I know some people that have been picking this up. The disc have been falling out. And that's what happened with mine when I first opened this. The tray actually fell out. So this is a 4K and Blu-ray release, and it also comes with a copy of the documentary Wolfman's Got Nards, which when I was working at the Alamo, they did a screening of it, and it does have, it's a 2018 documentary that is co-written and directed by the actor. There is commentary. So, but yeah, again, great monster movie if you're a fan of any of them. So, and a great way to follow in to our next announcement. But here we go. Like I said, there's all the movies that we got for unboxing. And now we are going to dive into the announcement from Halloween Horror Nights. So, one of the big things is the multi-night tickets are on sale. But before you go jumping onto UniversalOrlando.com, there is a disclaimer. Yes, the multi-night tickets are for sale, and they are available now to purchase. If you purchase a Frequent Fear Pass Plus or Rush of Fear, now I don't think the Rush of Fear is sold out. The Frequent Fear and Frequent Fear Plus with Express and Frequent Fear Ultimate with Express, the Express is sold out. They sold out like that when Universal dropped the tickets. They were gone. I'm planning on purchasing the Frequent Fear Plus. I usually do Rush of Fear. But with me being down there this year for my Disney College program, I'm going to go ahead and do the Frequent Fear Plus, which gives me 40 nights to experience Halloween Horror Nights 2024 this year. And I really cannot wait to experience it after this announcement. In 2015, it was the first year that this property was featured at the event, and boy was this house scary. And now after watching the movies, I have one left that I have to watch. The only one that I didn't really shock me that much in a fear level, I would have to say it would be the fourth one. You're probably wondering, what the heck is he talking about? Tell us what it is. We are traveling back to the further, ladies and gentlemen, with Insidious. Insidious is the third intellectual property that is coming to Halloween Horror Nights 2024. We have not seen this property be used at Horror Nights since 2015. And then in I think it was 2018, they used it in the Horrors of Blumhouse. It was the Blumhouse where they did like a catalog of some of their properties, including The Purge, Insidious, and I forget the other one. I have to look at my Horror Nights maps. In 2015, I experienced Insidious for the first time. The facade was amazing. You had the house from the first movie, and like I said, I recently have been watching the Insidious movies. Those things are scary as shit. Seriously. They're fantastic, though. Like, I just watched the Quiet Place movies. I need to watch the new Quiet Place, day one. But these movies are scary, and they're a fun scary, I'll say that. I've enjoyed every single one of them. The third one and The Last Key were prequels. I don't really know if there's a proper way to watch them, but I'm getting ready to watch The Red Door, which is, of course, the final chapter in Insidious, where it, of course, goes back to the family that started it all. And I've loved them. I really have. They're amazing. I'm not going to dive into Paranormal Activity or anything with The Conjuring. I can't with those. Like, I can't even do Sinister. But this is the Blumhouse that I know and that a lot of people love. I don't know what's been going on with Blumhouse lately, but the last couple of movies that they've been putting out, they're just not hitting that scare factor that people are loving from some of their other movies. And sadly, I think it all went downhill with Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. I think that's where it went, and they've dug themselves into a really bad hole. So overall, I think this is going to be an amazing year. We're waiting on one more house, and we're waiting on the scare zones, and to see what shows are coming. There are some rumors that Bill and Ted is coming back. If not, it's going to be another chapter in Nightmare Fuel. But there you have it, folks. We took a look at an amazing ornament from Hallmark. We took a look at 4 amazing 4K releases. And we talked about Insidious making its grand, terrifying return back to Halloween Horror Nights for its 33rd year. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for checking out the Media Cabinet. I really do appreciate all your views and taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. Yes, they are long. I'm sorry. But with all that being said, enjoy the rest of your day. Watch a movie, play a video game, buy a Funko Pop, or even pick up a movie novelization. Because here in the Media Cabinet, we cover it all. Have a good one, guys. Bye for now.